Hello, I am now interviewing Lisa Kaufman of Boca Home Care Services, serving all of Palm Beach County and Broward County, and Miami Home Care Services, serving all of Dade County. Hello, Lisa.
Hi, Jeff.
Lisa, I have a few questions to ask you today.
Okay.
Well, the first question is, why home care?
Home care primarily benefits family members and patients. And if you really go from our mission statement, which is keeping seniors independent and safe in their own home environment, home care is the way to do that. Instead of institutionalized care, skilled nursing facility, assisted living, you could stay in your own home and you supplement it with the home care. Ironically, many seniors feel that when they have home care in the house, it's the beginning of the end, so to speak. When ironically, our patients are on service for 15, 20 years because they had help in the home. So the help actually increases their lifespan.
Ah, very good. Well, who benefits mostly? Who benefits from home care?
So individually, the patient will benefit, the family members benefit, and governments benefit, but because they don't have to pay so much for the patient. But primarily, we're dealing right here with a patient-based population, and they're the main beneficiaries.
Speaking of paying, who pays for home care?
Home care is the non-skilled home health aid services in America are paid for right now primarily either through long-term care insurance policies, and we take all of them, which would be your GEs, your Consecos, SHIPs, John Hancock's, American Pioneers, and many more. Or the family privately pays, or the patient pays. So that's why they call it private, versus a Medicare, which would be skilled care. But we're talking right now about private duty care.
Right. Okay, I understand. Well, let me ask you a very basic question. Why Boca Home Care Services and Miami Home Care Services? Why did you create them, and why do they exist?
Well, we started off, ironically, as a geriatric care management company 20 years ago, and we would put nurses and nurses' aides in people's homes, and we would match them up with other providers. We wouldn't do it. We would say, hello, home care company A, could you go into Mrs. Smith? And ironically, on Monday, we would find out that the aide didn't go on Friday. So we weren't making any money on it. We'd have no control over it. And the patient was getting mad at us. And we had nothing to do with it. We were helping them from a geriatric care management perspective. So in 1998, we decided to go into the business ourselves and provide the home care, because it really has to be I feel, a mom and pop run operation. There's big national companies, but they wind up doing things through call centers. We're located here in Boca, and we have an office in Miami-Dade for that population. But pretty much home care and most healthcare is local. So that's the reason we started it. We saw a need in the marketplace.
Very good. As someone who just turned 65 with a mother who's in her late 80s, I think home care is one of the most important concepts of the century, of the millennium. So
well, the concept has really been here since 1965 in the Medicare Act, and that's under Medicare A, which is the skilled services. But home care generally came alive for private duty, I would say, in the early 80s. And that's really when it took off, which is already 30, 40 years ago. And right now, it's very popular because of our aging population, and everyone realizes it. Prices are competitive. There's a lot of providers out there. So I encourage people to shop the price if they need to. But to remember that price doesn't necessarily buy what you're looking for. You get what you pay for is kind of the age-old adage, which is true.
Very good. What I was getting at is the importance of what you're doing. It's amazing. It's wonderful. I'm proud to have this interview with you. And actually, I'd like to do more interviews with you. I think it's a very important concept, and More people should know about it.
Very good. Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you, Lisa.
Okay.
Let's talk again soon.
Thanks. Bye.